Good morning everyone. So we're just doing a little visa run. This is always everyone's question about visa runs. So we're in Vietnam and we were staying at Hue, or Hue, however you like to pronounce it. And we got a taxi, cost us for £50 each. And we've come to the border of Laos. So they sort of drop you off in the middle of nowhere, like all borders are. They dropped us off up there. We walked over to the ticket box here. We showed our passports to a guy. He literally just looked at them, nodded, smiled, and told us we could carry on. So I presume he's just the guy that checks that you actually do have a passport to be able to come to the passport area. Let's go and have a look in here, shall we? There's no one really telling. Normally there's people shouting at you all the time in Vietnamese as to where to go and what to do. Police dog, having a little snooze, maybe he's a police dog. Drugs dog. This thing's pretty sleepy. This thing's pretty asleep. Yeah, everyone's pretty sleepy, really. Here we go. So we're facing back towards Vietnam now, and there's 3 boxes. Actually, it's great. There's video in here. There's 3 boxes. One's an entry one over there, and these 2 here are exit ones. So obviously we want to exit. So I'm just going to queue up here for a minute. It's a little while in the queue. When you do eventually get to the front of the queue, the guy will just take your passport, or you pass your passport through the little window as usual, but they do expect 50,000 kip. We've left Vietnam and now we're entering into Laos. Passport check again. The other side, just to check that we've got our exit stamps for Vietnam. Now we're walking into Laos. The smile it puts back on your face, meeting people you can chat to again. Obviously, Lao can speak, folk from Laos. As soon as we walked up to them and just said, are you people from Laos? He said, yeah. I said, can you speak Thai? Yes, of course they can. So, perfect. So we just had a little chat. Really nice guy. Just checking the passports again, just to check that we have got the exit stamps again. They're very thorough with their checking, so you can't really go wrong. So they check them again, and then he's just pointed us through. I presume we're now walking on our way towards border control, so we're now going to get our entry stamps into Laos. Not your average duty-free shop, is it? Quite know what's going on there. There we go. Just hanging out, no man's land. Hanging out for a bit of cash in no man's land here. Yeah? No. You can't give money to the kids, because if you give money to the kids, then the parents just send them out all day, every day back home. Right. Let's go. Yeah. I know, it's really hard. You want to sort of give money to all the kids, but you really can't do it. It's a terrible thing to do, because they just absolutely exploit the children out here. They should be at school, not begging. Here we go. Right. What do we reckon to this? What do we reckon the way in is? Visa broker, Wow. If you just wander around a bit, someone very soon will tell you where to go. If we're going in here, we saw tourists. There's tourists here. Is this where to go to get entry stamp?
Yes.
Thank you so much. There we go. So, it's the left-hand side. As you walk through, here we go. We've entered Laos. We filled out, you get a little strip of paper you to fill out, this little strip, that other one. Filled out the entry one. Then we had to fill out a large A4 one. I had to, Thailand didn't have to do this, British passport only. Then I had to pay them 1,400,000. So I paid them 1,400,000, which works out to about just over £44. And they stamped everything. They didn't ask for a photograph or anything to put on there. They just took a photo of me in there. And now we've gone through into Laos. We're in Laos. And now we're stamping back out of Laos again, so departure. So we're now stamping to leave Laos again. Okay, so now we've just departed from Laos. Thai and British passport. For some reason it cost us 150,000 dong to leave Laos, which is, I'm terrible with these numbers, 150,000 is about £6. So it's just cost us, I honestly don't know why we've had to pay to leave, but don't question it really at borders. Sorry.
องมาเที่ยวค่ะแอลมาแอลแล้วมันเวลาปอคือมันไปต่อวิชา
อยากกินข้าวกับเหล้า
เป็นชอบลาวไปอยู่เวียดนามอาหารแม่อร่อยกว่า
อร่อยกว่านะ
ลาวอร่อยกว่า
ใช่จริงๆเผ็ดด้วย เข้าใจแล้วเลย Okay, she was very sweet. She was pretty sure I was videoing her, but I think I managed to flag it there. Anyway, right, back on again. Back towards Vietnam, where they're a little bit more serious than now. Look at that flag flying. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Great. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, passport's checked. We've obviously got the correct departure stamps from Laos. Now heading back into the last part. But yeah, try not to get run over by massive trucks. And also, don't accept motorbike taxis. I forgot to warn you. As you get out, there'll be motorbike taxis there riding up to you and trying to ask you to get a motorbike taxi. You do not need a motorbike taxi. There is not any distance long enough that you need to get a motorbike taxi for. It's literally a couple of minutes walk through each section. So don't get conned into paying for a motorbike taxi for absolutely nothing.
Oh, I missed out.
I know, I missed that as well. The old cap joke Lola, it's got fun, isn't it? Right. Back to the free booths again, no, but we're going to the right hand side. Okay. So you see that middle booth, that's what we were at earlier. That's the interesting one. Okay. Okay. Here we are. So that's entering back into Vietnam. To get back into Vietnam, cost Bim nothing. She's Thai on her Thai passport. Then on my British passport, it cost me 50,000 again. So 50,000 is about £2. So all in all, the whole process, we got here about 20 past 11, and we're coming back through now, and it's just coming to 12:30. So about an hour, roughly an hour. We didn't wait a long time, did we? The queues weren't long.
No, it's very good actually. People are so friendly here.
Yeah.
Lao Bao Boarder, they just talk like friend. They just like, oh, you came on holiday or where you work or something.
But you were chatting to them in Thai?
Yeah, talking in Thai to them.
In Laos, they obviously speak Thai as well, or very similar to Thai, so they can understand Thai pretty well. If they've got a job with the government or anything like that, then they pretty much understand Thai fluently. So it's quite amazing. It's really good, isn't it, for another country? Anyway, yeah, there we go. Back in Vietnam, 2 passport stamps. British passport, I get 45 days. Thai passport, Bim gets 30 days. I will get my calculator out in a minute when we're in a taxi on the way back for another sort of 2.5, nearly 3 hour drive back to Hue or Hue, and work out exactly what it costs, and I'll let you know. Cool. Which comes to £50. It's like £50, like 54 pence, I think it works out to the exchange rate today. So that's pretty good. And then you just got your taxi there and back. So ours came to about £105. We booked it through application Viator. I'll put a link into that one if you want, but I think you can go with anyone really. There's loads of different prices. It costs us roughly £50 a head. So all in all, roughly it costs you about £100 to get another 45 days if you're staying in Hue in Vietnam. Alright, there you go. Bye.